All right, ladies and gentlemen, of course, the breaking news of the day, no indictment in the case of the so-called NYPD chokehold death of Eric Gardner in New York City on Staten Island, to be specific. And there are now reports of protests that are going to be aimed at the lighting of the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. Joining us now, as he does most Wednesdays at this time, is our friend Charles Hurt, columnist for the Washington Times. Hello, Charles.
Hey, Steve, how you doing?
Great piece. Empty promises in Wake of Ferguson, and I hope there's not a new chapter to write or a follow-up column to write tomorrow morning after this decision on Staten Island.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree with you more. I pray that we don't have any repeats. But it is amazing to me because these things always end the same way, and they always end hurting the people who are perpetuating the riots and the demonstrations. Not the demonstrations, but the out of control demonstrations. These people are always their own communities that are getting hurt, and why it is that people like Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson just go out there and do and encourage and fan the flames of something that they know actually hurts these people. And heck, while we're at it, I mean, President Obama and Eric Holder haven't done anything to sort of to calm this down. It only hurts these people, and that's a terrible thing. And I don't know why. I'll never understand how it is that people like Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson, what is it about their conscience that allows them to do that when they know they are hurting the people they claim to be helping?
Well, Charles, there are some who might say that they'd be out of business if there was peace and harmony and everybody respected the law in every way.
I think you hit the nail on the head, Steve. I think that's exactly it. I think they're shaking their moneymaker right there, and like I said, I don't know how it is in their conscience that allows them to do that. I would take a long look in the mirror if I found myself doing that to people that I claimed to care about.
But what's more disturbing is the other two names that you brought up, who are the two most powerful, one might argue, men in if not the world, certainly this country, and black men definitely in this country, and that's Eric Holder and Barack Obama. How do they look themselves in the mirror? How come they don't say you don't hit a police officer? How come they don't say teach your kids to respect the police instead of promoting and just letting this drag on? Because I believe that would interfere with their agenda.
I think you're right, and you go back 6 years to 2008. President Obama had the opportunity. He was there at this remarkable crossing in history, had this extraordinary opportunity, and had the strength and the power and the authority to have been a transformational figure, and to have actually led and made a real difference. And he could have and had he succeeded at that, he could have changed the course of this country in a very good way and won over all the people who didn't vote for him or who were skeptical of his BS at the beginning. But instead, he has squandered it all. And even these people, the people of Ferguson, are obviously they're not better off than they were before Obama came into office. If anything, they're more frustrated. And I'll never get over what a missed opportunity that was. Yep. This was for President Obama.
And Charles, we have about a minute or less, and the fact of the matter is that we have a camera of this whole incident on Staten Island. It's all on tape. And still, I'm hearing those people on CNN, the attorney for the family in Ferguson, saying, he didn't resist arrest. He didn't say that. Someone else said he didn't resist arrest. And the prosecutor can't be impartial because he works with the police. It's just it doesn't matter. You can see it with your own eyes, and it's still not going to convince them.
I think the issue of police officers on the street remembering that they work for citizens, I think that's an important issue, and I think that is something that needs to be discussed and worked out. But I tell you, you can't pick cases like this as evidence It doesn't work. It defies what people see
Yep.
with their own eyes.
Yep.
And it just undermines lawfulness. It really.
WashingtonTimes.com. Read Charles Hurt's great piece, Empty Promises in Wake of Ferguson. Always great, my friend. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve.
All right, folks, if you want to be on the show and weigh in on the hot news topics of the day, like this topic, or ask me hard-hitting questions, it's like talk radio, but with Skype calls. But you have to register first. You have to reach out to us, okay? And here's how you do it. You go to Newsmax.com/Skype. Newsmax.com/Skype. When we come back, the great Andy McCarthy will be here. And always interested to hear what he has to say. Don't miss it. It's next.